Welcome back to the outfit. In the last part, we finally had defended this godforsaken Zeppelin after over 45 minutes of gameplay in this one mission. And of course, it was not our supernumerary number of AA guns that took out the last aircraft. It was Max totally can't shoot things from a distance submachine gun.
So the plan here is to get aboard the Zeppelin, and then whilst we're on the Zeppelin, get the remote detonator and its code, then sink the Zeppelin into the ocean, right?
And then destroy the Zeppelin. Bullcrap, JD Tyler. You're only saying that because you're the sniper. Can't see faces anyway in this game. Well, that's not where I left the bomb. Tick, tock, tick, tock.
So why does she have a 5-second delay on it?
Well, because it's a countdown.
But why?
Probably because the remote radio signal triggers the clock, and the clock sets off the fuse. Well, I mean, the clock is the fuse.
Okay.
Is it General or General voice actors? Because you've been saying General this whole time, and now suddenly it's General.
It's both, for the record. All right.
Well done.
We didn't get either of the medals, though. Damn it.
It's okay, though. Would you like to try it again on easy? Because you can have the same chances again. The medals, you just won't get credit for clearing the mission on a higher difficulty.
Right. Oh, we don't unlock them any more DODs? Damn.
Our destruction on demand is finally maxed out, and in good time, too. Because now we're going on to one of the hardest missions in the game, which is appropriate because there are only 2 missions left.
So, thematically, we are right next to where we took off, right? Maybe a couple miles away.
This
is not Doom 2016, and I know, because nor is this StarCraft 2.
The gates of hell.
You, still very much alive and headed straight for Caterbrick Fortress, have a different opinion. So yeah, we're going to be doing an RTS version of the raid on Castle Wolfenstein. Okay.
Oof, this map is just delightful to go through. And very sarcastically put. First you go right, then you go up, then you go left, then you go down, and then you go down a little more, then you start going back up.
And all the while getting killed by panzer tanks, right?
And all the while having a little practice on this mission, because we're playing the last 2 missions of the game on easy mode.
Which gives you a full 50% bonus in purchasing credits. Damn.
You save the soldiers. Here, have some more points. You like winning?
Oh, we do have too. 500 more points. So we already have almost enough for a full fucking Calliope. And the motorcade is in fact one of the first things that we're going to be getting. So
if you had a hard time going through normal or hard mode because of the scarcity of points problem, you're gonna have a lot of breathing room on easy mode. Because as my astute colleague Mr. Gridad had pointed out, we get lots and lots of points every time we take out units. That's going to be healthy for your overall trajectory because you can accelerate rather rapidly through your opponent's defense if you have the points to not only spawn emplacements but replace them as needed.
Alright, so Get the motorcade. Come on. All right, we got
also,
the motorcade. We're still 110 points short.
Yeah, just
Why are we
getting
throwing
there.
out a No, dude, you should have just saved up for a Calliope. The Crocodile is not as good as the Calliope.
No, because a tank in the hand is worth 2 Calliope.
No, it is not. A Calliope is worth more than 3 tanks in the hand. Especially if you're just going to run over a rock with your Crocodile immediately and get it fucking stuck.
Anyone know how to drive this thing? Can't be too hard driving one of these things, right, Mac? If only that cutscene actually came down to Mac's ability to pilot and not just jump out on command. I see you.
5 of the 10 flat guns. That will, which will help ensure us getting our
direct hit.
All right, with one of the 10 flat guns, we should actually be able to. No, don't be firing at our units over here.
I see you. For America.
Okay, drive around. Don't go through the sandbags.
You've helped the soldiers escape. They say the crash site is ahead, guarded by Nazi armor.
All right, because there's Nazi armor in the way. Just buy a Calliope.
Nah, at this point now, it's cheaper to just keep repairing the tank.
For like the first 2 repairs, sure, but then it would have been significantly cheaper to just have a Calliope.
Well, we could have risked dying going in without a vehicle. We started with no vehicle. We had a choice. We have to stick to what we chose.
Alright. Get the strategic objective.
Anyone else craving barbecue?
Need a light. Sorry for the
Need a
multiple,
lift?
and sorry for the multiple StarCraft 2 references. It's just that Jonah and I are going through StarCraft 2 again on hard mode in order to try and get a majority of the Wings of Liberty achievements. And he actually got Shotgun All last night, which was fucking amazing because it's one I just
Nice.
I specifically refused to go get.
Well, as I've said repeatedly throughout the playthrough, StarCraft is a great comparison for this game, except that in that game you get a isometric 2D view of the field, and in this game you have over-the-shoulder 3D third person.
For the record, StarCraft 2 does have a third-person engine attached to it. It's how Mass Recall does a good portion of the infiltration missions. Man, I never did actually clear my run through of Mass Recall. I forget where I got stuck.
Oh yeah, getting stuck, eh? Yeah, that's something I can relate to. This mission had a running time of 50 minutes before I decided to redo this on the lower difficulty. So I'd say saving everybody some time. I mean, we've been getting caught up in some pretty familiar problems throughout this playthrough. Defense is too strong. They have the high ground. They have the low ground. They got eyes. We don't. They got the defense. We have the vehicles. We have to run. We have to ram them in. So now that we're on easy mode, all you got to do is just take it on the chin a couple times, because with your budget, with your expansive budget of points, you can, if you need a new tank, you can spawn a new tank. You need a couple more guns, you can pop out a couple more guns. You're not going to be constrained and pushed around just by what you can put together. No more slim pickings.
You see, on easy mode, I think this would actually be really fun to do in multiplayer, because then you could just, because then, especially if you had the ability to have 3 players out, you could actually just spawn 3 Calliopes and say, "All right, here's what we're doing. We're gonna go smack them in the face with 3 Calliopes, and then they're gonna be dead." Any questions?
2 Calliopes.
You're only allowed 2 Calliopes at once?
No, you're only allowed two. You're only allowed two people on a team in campaign mode.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's
I think
3
in
hero
multiplayer
units.
I think in multiplayer you can have like I think you can have up to 8 players. I can most certainly be wrong though, especially in the modern outfit. I would think that there's a 4-player maximum in multiplayer. In co-op campaign, it's a 2-player maximum. And that's fine with me. I mean, two is a fucking party in this game. It's like, oh, you're over there. Well, I'm gonna go over here. Huh, see, I have a me and a not
Cloud,
me at
you
play.
can use that cannon. You don't need to
No,
explode.
nobody can use this cannon. Not now. Not ever. Same with this gun. Look sharp. Nazis are advancing towards the ramp. Fortify this position quickly.
Okay, we're gonna sit on it with a crocodile. You got a problem with that? I have a problem with that.
Destroy the flat guns. Aim a little higher. Now start putting cannons down. Don't drive the tank towards the place where the AA gun is going to drop. That would be silly. Ow. Yeah, I could take the hits. Because on easy mode, not only do I have more points with which I can repair my tank, I also take less damage. Oh, look who's Mr. Large and in charge. Der Ubermensch. Here's what I think of your uber super duper pooper.
With a Calliope, that fight would have been significantly easier.
It's like the theme of this. Huh, yeah. You made that look easy. It would have been easier with a Calliope.
Yeah. I know I keep sucking the Calliope's dick, but it's actually a really interesting unit for us to get, and it's probably the most interesting unit that we get. Like, the Crocodile is supposed to be a flamethrower tank, and yet we don't use it for that.
Repair the tank. Okay, just keep an eye on your health. Like Patches O'Houlihan said about dodgeballs, you take good care of your tank. It'll take good care of you.
I thought he said that about hammers.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a tank.
No, that's right, it was wrenches, not hammers. My bad.
Move fast to dodge their fire. Huh. What was that one weakness about tanks again?
No, that they end up killing your own units, apparently. Yeah, that.
I remember these are scripted explosions. So as long as the AA guns are firing, doesn't even matter if they have line of sight or not, they're gonna hit you. This is gonna be popping out shit out of nowhere. With perseverance, determination, and a close respawn zone, we can gain a foothold over here and continue our march towards Kalterberg Fortress. The enemy is waiting ahead.
Team is under attack.
Oh yeah, that's one word that comes up all the time. Alright, cool. We're in a blind spot.
And by a blind spot, you mean you have destroyed more sandbags that you're supposed to keep there for emplacements.
I mean, the sandbag... How am I supposed to get my tank through if the sandbags are in the way?
You're not supposed to use the tank against the sandbags.
Well, what if I just want to use the tank? And the sandbag's in the way. Say, get out of my way. I'll run you over. So that's what I did. I ran it over. And it wasn't in the way anymore. I could move on. Give him something to shoot at. Give him another thing to shoot at. Charge!
But it's a single cannon card. The crocodile cannon apparently does not do critical damage to cannon cards. Huh.
You should have just used the cannon on him, because you killed the guy that was in the gunner seat, so the driver fled. It's all right. It's not like we really need the points anymore. Hell, I think we actually max out on points during this. Not during this part, because the part's almost over, but we will eventually max out on command points in this mission. Or is it the next mission?
Which means that you could have spawned like 30 jeeps and just had them suicide charges a point and have it work. Haha.
All those points I didn't spend. All those points I could have earned but didn't because I capped out. Waste. never to be retrieved again. And in the next part, after we get the ship blown up out of us because our tank is too weak, we are going to finish the Gates of Hell mission.
Be safe, everybody. Ouch.